If you're like me, a curious fella, you might spend time reading some science books for children. In a typical book of this genre, you may find information about the creation of the solar system, and then Earth, and many more. Let's do some recap. The universe came to be roughly 13.8 billion years ago, that we know of. The solar system was formed 4.6 billion years ago, and soon after, Earth was formed 4.54 billion years ago, that we know of. Now, I know these are all incomprehensibly huge numbers, and I'm not even here for an astronomy lesson. Learning all these little facts about the gigantic world around us can only make a man or woman feel one thing: small. The average person throughout their lifetime, whether through the pursuit of astronomical knowledge or through experiencing many failures, will eventually feel this way: small, mundane, and insignificant. Many people try to fight that feeling by putting in effort, by trying to be the most competent being on earth. But then accidents happen, hope runs out. The universe will never fail to remind you that you can never be bigger than whatever catastrophe it throws at you. Maybe that's why you're here today, on a bad day. Maybe it's raining outside, and maybe you just failed doing something. Maybe you just put your heart out there and got brutally rejected. The universe is sure cold and indifferent, and it's valid that on a bad day, you are thinking that you are insignificant compared to whatever gigantic world this is. But let me scientifically correct you on that. No, you're not insignificant at all. 4.6 billion years ago, before the solar system was the solar system, it was just the solar nebula. Then local old stars go kaboom in what called supernova, and the effects of explosion compress the nebula into the system that we know of. What does all that mean, you ask? The solar nebula was a giant cloud of gas and dust, but not just any dust, stardust. When old stars die, they scatter their materials via those previously mentioned explosions, and the materials later form nebula, like the solar nebula that we know of. It means that you are made of stardust. You and this giant rock you are sitting on share the same original material, stardust. The atoms that are now in your body were once inside of stars. How can you be insignificant? Still not convinced? Well, if today you feel unlovable, remind yourself that you didn't just pop into existence. Before you were thousands of generations of people that chose to love each other. And just like you, they were made of stardust. So I brutally dismantle your argument that you are insignificant using undisputable facts that we know of and solid proofs. Yeah, bye.